Right, what we have here today is this 64 element linear array that's hiding on the axle inside this tire filled with a liquid. And we've got it plugged into our set. And what we're going to do, we're going to drive it over this bit of perspex that's got different depth flat bottom holes and a bit of a logo cut into it, and see what happens. So pop our roller on the part, just spray a little bit of water on there to wet the surface. We're going to hit the record button on our set and collect some data. So here we go. I'm a little bit offline, I'm not in the middle of it, but it doesn't matter for this. Okay, get the end, hit our stop button, and now we can interrogate what we've found. So again, we've got our A scan, our C scan, our B scan, our N scan, and the zoom of the C scan with different color palettes. So what we can do is we can go into any of these. A double tap takes us in, and now we can drag the cursors and we could position them on a defect we're interested in, or we can draw a box around that defect like that and then get some stats for it. So just do that. Then we double tap to get out of it. And now we can see that the zoom of that is entirely that box. So we can double tap to get into this zoom view. And now we can, if we're interested in this defect, now we can draw another box around it and we can get some information about it. The length, the thickness, the back wall echo reduction, the width, and the amplitude max and the amplitude minimum, back wall reduction, and all those stats that you need to inform you what you're doing. Double tap again to get out of it. And now you can see we've got the cursors positioned on it. In the end scan, looking down from the end of the plate, we can see these holes, where they are, what sort of depth they are. And on the B scan, we're just looking at that zoomed area there, so we can see how far down into the material the defect is. So that was pretty easy. So let's clear that off. And let's do something a little bit different. So let's grab our phone and go here. Okay. And while that's connecting, we'll just shove this little grip on like that. Okay, and now we'll just resize our screen to fit. So what can you do? Right, so what we're doing now, we're sharing our instrument screen wirelessly to our phone, but it could be any sort of palm top or laptop or wherever you want. And now we've got it mounted on the instrument. So what we can do, if we didn't have access to that, if we had a huge 5 or 6 meter cable, we wanted to jump in a vessel or a fuel tank or something, we could just take the array, we could wirelessly connect to our instrument, and then we can just scan as we did before. Signal's not very strong in here tonight. There we go, it's better. And collect our data on the screen, exactly as we did before, but we're driving the instrument then from our phone. So I'll just try and resize that. You can hit the clear button to get rid of it, I hope. There we go.